Okay, my dear students, let's learn some new vocabulary. Let's learn some new words and expressions. Let's start with the word smirking. Smirking means smiling in an irritating, silly, or self-satisfied manner. Of course, this is not something good. It's bad. For example, when I say, I don't like the way he was smirking. He always tends to make fun of others. And the second word is stirred. Stirred means made a slight physical movement. For example, as we were walking in the garden, a warm breeze stirred the trees. And the last one in this slide is compelled. Compelled means forced. For example, the young man was compelled to tell the truth. I mean, he was forced to do so. Let's move to the next slide. Dubiety. Dubiety means being unsure about something. For example, when I say an expression of dubiety appeared on his face when he was asked to go to the manager's office. He suspected that there is something. Let's move to the next word. Ungraspable. Ungraspable means not able to be understood. For example, when I say this concept is ungraspable, I mean it's difficult to be understood. The last by one, the word grave. And the word grave here as an adjective has a different meaning. It means serious. For example, when you say he is always grave, he never laughs. And the last word is induce. Induce means succeed in persuading someone to do something. For example, don't try to induce me to change my job. Okay. Conspiratorial. Conspiratorial means as if sharing a secret بشكل تآمري. For example, I don't know why they are always talking about me in a conspiratorial way. The next word. Martyred. Martyred means having made sacrifices, تضحيات, or suffered for others. For example, when you say, she spoke in a martyred way. بالعربي بنقول بأسلوب عامل فيها شهيد يعني. As she was telling us about her sufferings when she was young. The last by one word. Exacerbation. It means a feeling of aggravation and annoyance, being angry. For example, she was angry and left the court in exacerbation. And the last word is scornfully, باحتقار, without respect, in a contemptuous manner. For example, he always speaks scornfully of others or about others. Okay. Scar. A lingering mark, a permanent mark of damage or injury. For example, when I say he has a scar on his face. Clamored. Clamored means shouted loudly and insistently. For example, when I say the audience clamored when Ali Rabia appeared on the stage. Ebullience. It means enjoyment and enthusiasm, overflowing with enjoyment, eager enjoyment. For example, when I say the children were filled with ebullience when we went to the countryside. And the last one is this expression, lost his thread. In Arabic we say انقطع حبل أفكاره. It means stopped understanding what you were doing or saying through lack of concentration and complication. For example, when you say, he interrupted me so I lost my thread. Compound adjectives. A compound adjective is an adjective that is formed of two words, for example, and it can be written as one word or as two words hyphenated with a hyphen, يعني بوجود dash. The most important thing is to notice that when the adjective ends with ing, it refers to the subject, and when it ends with ed, it refers to the object, or when it is formed with the past participle, it refers to the object. Pay attention, the following compound nouns are related to film industry. They all have some kind of relationship with making films and so on. First one is a feature film. It's a full-length film with a story. It always tells us a story from the beginning to the end. And the next expression is shoestring budget. Means a budget, ميزانية, which has a very little funding. This means that it doesn't allow you to spend a lot of money. And the last one in this slide is opening sequence, المشهد الافتتاحي, the first scene of a movie. Okay, heartthrob. This is the famous actor who is attractive to a lot of women. Blockbuster, a very successful film اللي عليه دايما إقبال يعني. And finally, road movie, a film in which the main characters undertake a journey. وبيحكي journey في كل الموفي، يسموه أفلام الطريق. Psychological thriller. It always has mental or emotional conflict. This is the film in which you find mental or emotional conflict, صراع عاطفي أو عقلي. And the last one is a film buff. This is someone who has some kind of experience in the field of filmmaking and cinema and so on. Okay, let's do the following exercises. The first one. The first scene is known as yes, that's right, as the opening sequence. Exactly correct. Number 2. Space is a word means lively enthusiasm, ebullience. That's right. A film space is an expert on cinema. Yes, that's right. A film buff. Now it's your turn. Think and choose the correct answer. Think and decide. Okay, let's check the answers. The first one, number 4. The answer is letter B, stirred. Number 5. The answer is letter B, conspiratorial. Number 6. The answer is letter D, smirking. And the last one, number 7, the last one on this slide is ungraspable, letter B. Okay, think and decide. Okay, let's check the answers. Number 8, spoke scornfully باحتقار. Letter B. Number 9, the delighted audience clamored. Letter C. The last one, I lost my thread. Letter C. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, my darling students. I wish you the best. Goodbye and good luck.